Hey there guys, I am the Sixth Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. As Warhammer Community stated yesterday, they were showing off a brand new model today, and they have certainly not disappointed. With the first look at the new upcoming Black Templars miniatures with one of their classic models, and quite possibly one of the most requested new minis that we've had since the Primaris range came out, and that is the brand new Emperor's Champion. As you can see on your screen now, he still shares a lot of similarities with the classic old Marine model. He has the gorgeously sculpted sword, the iron halo, his tabard, and that smooth, very subtle, almost bare bones style armor, which is very much in fitting with the ethos of the Black Templars. They see themselves as the Emperor's symbols, so they don't need to have all of that iconography and the Aquila and everything quite as much as some other chapters do. But despite that, he still does have plenty to get excited about from a painting perspective as well. The purity seals flapping in the wind from his cloak, the rosary that he has is really fantastic, and I love how it is modelled, not just gripped in his hand, but actually wrapped across his thumb for him to keep a better hold of. It's little details like that that really make a model for me, and I absolutely love all the little bits and the little details that you can see on this one as you look at it more and more. He does look to be much bigger and stockier than the current model, and so I do think that he is going to be getting the Primaris treatment, and Warhammer Community don't actually confirm this, but going by the other picture that they show of him side by side with the older model, to me it's quite clear that he isn't just a slightly better proportioned old Marine like we saw with Castellan Crow. He is clearly a Primaris sized redesign, and so I think it's fair to say that's what we can expect from any other new Black Templars models which are coming along with the Codex as well. Obviously, as a Primaris, that should put him in the +1 wound and +1 attack territory at the very least, but I really wouldn't be surprised if his sword got a bit of a buff as well to bring it in line with the killiness of 9th edition. It is currently +3 strength, -3 AP, 2 damage, and rerolls wounds against characters or monsters, which is nice, don't get me wrong, that is a nice profile. But honestly, I could see it getting some kind of ignore invulnerable saves as well, or perhaps some kind of dual profile, one for killing those soul characters and another kind of sweep attack for just cutting through the chaff. Of course, we are getting the Black Templars Codex as they announced a little while ago, and I really do hope that this release is a reasonably sized one with not just a token Index Astartes level of effort put into it and then just this one model. I hope it is a full-on supplement style book like the Dark Angels and the Blood Angels and the Space Wolves have. I would love to see them get their own unique set of models and the range expanded again into things like the Crusader squads and everything like that. Maybe even their own unique set of litanies to replace their psychic powers, because of course they have no librarians, and then a full set of updated stratagems and rules, chapter tactics, and super doctrine style abilities to update them from their current Faith and Fury entry which they got back in 8th edition. Overall, I have to say, I really love this model. I think his pose is brilliant and a great homage to the current model. I personally love how he is holding his sword pommel crossways instead of face on like the current model, which to me makes it look more like a inspiring rallying the troops style pose as he charges into battle. So I really do think they have taken the best bits of the current model and just resized it, put more detail into it, and just made it even better. The only thing that I miss from the current model that I wish the new one had is the chains across his breastplate, because whilst I like that he's plain and not too ostentatious, that little detail really does make the current Emperor's Champion model for me. But in any case, I think he is going to be a fantastic model to build and paint and to play with, and I really hope that he isn't going to be the only new mini that we get for the Templars in their full release. But what do you think of the new Emperor's Champion model? Do you prefer it to the current one, or do you wish they had kept him as just a resized old Marine, or maybe even done more and drastically changed his pose completely? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I will catch you later, guys.